There was an article
for sale. You can sell to them.
There was an article that I read in the CAR Trade magazine. It was called, and the article was called "Tips of the Trade." And there were 12 tips, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but some of them were just crying out to me, and I just thought I had to talk to these about you, to you about these. One of the tips says, realize that this is the new normal. Now, as much as I don't necessarily want to accept that, it's the truth, right? It says, this is the new normal market. The bubble market was an abnormal market. Low or no appreciation is normal. Buying a house for its rapid appreciation and thinking of it as a winning lotto ticket is abnormal. In a normal or correcting market, people buy homes to have a place to live, to raise their families, and to build memories and focus on that. And so I think that we also need to help our clients to realize that. Because I think people are stuck on, well, is the market appreciating? Is it going to fall more? Well, how much is it going to appreciate next year? Look, you need a place to live. And you have benefits of home ownership, and who wants to rent anyway? Well, right. Except for our renters.
We need renters.
We like renters too. Anyway, so this is the new normal. Another tip on here that I thought was really good. Follow through and follow up. You know, real estate agents are really good at starting things. Because of our personalities, because we're salespeople, we're great at starting things, and we're not so great at finishing things. The follow-through is tough for many of us. Any top producer will tell you that their #1 source of business is repeats and referrals from past clients and centers of influence. If you don't call them, they may assume you don't care about them. I see this on Lead Router a lot, because I look through the Lead Router leads every day. I see that you get a lead and it says, you've marked it as a dead lead, and it says, working with another agent. How many times do you hear somebody's working with another agent and then they end up buying with somebody else? So you have to follow up with them a little bit. You can't just, they say I'm working with another agent, and then you just let them drop. You just say, okay, so they're no good. I'm not going to follow up with them. Follow up with them. Follow up with your sphere of influence. Work on these people. Call them up. Send them emails. Send them letters, send them Facebook notes and messages. Make sure they're your friend on Facebook. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Live in the present is another tip. Make money with the market of the moment instead of focusing on what used to be and what might be ahead. Be present in the here and now. Just yesterday I heard somebody going on about how, man, we're making half as much money as we used to make, and we're not doing near as many sales as we used to do, and this is a really hard market. You know what? We can't change that. We can only move forward with what we've got. So just focus on what's happening right now and work to the best of your ability. Another tip, it says, and I liked this one, don't be a seminar junkie and a take action flunky. You must do both to succeed. It's not enough to just read about, study, and learn what to do in this market. You also have to take action and do what you learn. So get out of analysis paralysis and get into action. And this spoke to me because I see some people go into every single seminar that's available. I see other people that go to absolutely no seminars whatsoever. And you need to find a middle ground there. Yeah, I like to attend 3 to 4 seminars a year. And then you have to figure out what works from those seminars, and you have to follow up on it, and you have to implement it into your business plan. And how many times do you go to a seminar and you go, oh man, this is the greatest seminar I've ever been to. I'm learning so much, and you put down all these points. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And you get back, and you kind of shuffle that away, but I'm going to get to that next week. And boy, I'm as guilty of this as anyone. And then pretty soon you're like, yeah, I forget what that idea was. It was good though. You don't implement it. So we've got an upcoming seminar. I'll tell you more about it in the upcoming weeks. We've got a big seminar that Coldwell Banker is putting on in LA here in September, on September 22nd. Also, the CAR convention is coming up too. So good seminars to attend. Last tip. Understand urgency. Don't take too long to act on price reductions. Call leads and prospects back immediately and communicate consistently with existing clients. This is my #1 problem, I have to admit. I'm terrible at priorities. Women tend to be less priority driven and more top of the pile driven. Guys tend to be more focused and more priority driven. You have to be priority driven in this business. Every day when you come into the office, know what your priorities are and work on your priorities first, and then go to your pile or whatever you'd like to do. So anyway, that's just some food for thought for everyone.